Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Welcome to the Ugly Cat Studios third live stream.
And I see that the Instagram feed is kind of weird and jumpy. Like this is not showing the right thing. Oh, okay, we're back.
It seems like Instagram is always
Yeah,
the ones that's not quite up to snuff.
Instagram is flaky.
Yeah, Instagram sucks.
It is what it is. So,
Twitch and YouTube also suck, but I mean, c'est la vie. Those are the only things that there are. Can't do much else.
so today I'm drawing this dog that I saw in Nova Scotia one day, and like he's just so cute with his little jacket. So yeah, so I'm drawing him.
But you've changed the dog from a green jacket to an orange jacket.
Yeah, I don't like that green. There's another green that I like, and I think his owner had poor taste, and I'm changing that.
Can't be that poor. I mean, he chose a cute
That
dog.
is true. He chose a very cute dog.
This is a Chihuahua, right?
I think so.
So this might be the first dog that if we sell them on the store, you could actually like put the breed of the dog in the product title. I've been trying to find what breed the other dogs are, but
I mean, I'm pretty sure that Willie, we know exactly what breed he is.
well, Willie, yeah, that's the new print that we have up today, a limited edition of 25 signed prints, and that we know is a Bull Terrier because it's the
very
dog
famous
of
dog.
General Patton, and it's a famous dog, and
Yeah.
his breed is known. I probably should put Bull Terrier on that page if I haven't already.
Yeah.
But the other ones, like the Cane di Milano, I have no idea what kind of dog that is. And we didn't think to ask years ago when we were at a cafe in Italy.
I think we Googled it and we found out at some point, but I don't remember.
I
what it
use some of
was.
those like Shazam for dog breed apps.
Maybe you should ask your robot.
By the robot, you mean the AI thingies?
Yeah.
Yeah. One of these days, I'll upload a picture and get that information. Because like somebody who has let's say it's Italian wolfhound, I made that up, but like, if they have that, then like they might search for Italian wolfhound painting.
Yeah.
Because they want that kind of dog, and I'm not doing my due diligence with the search engine optimization for those people.
Yeah.
We've got a empty house today. We got one person listening on Insta. Hello, Cat and Gecko Love.
Hello.
And everywhere else is empty.
I mean, gotta start somewhere. Look at his eyes, though. Like his eyes. It's so cute, like his little face.
He is. Chihuahuas always look like a combination of surprised and worried.
They're so cute.
That's a controversial statement. A lot of people don't like them.
Well, I do.
Looks like I mistimed ordering dinner for us.
So it's just arrived.
We've got our after dinner Chinese food.
After stream dinner, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, after stream, I mean.
Yeah.
So at some point during the stream, I'll have to go retrieve the food from the lobby.
And then when the stream is done, we'll eat cold food.
Yeah. Hashtag first world problems.
Yeah.
The Chinese food that we had like magically delivered via internet to our house is coming too early.
Yeah, there's worse thing in the world than that.
I can't think of it right now. Don't quote me on that. So where did you see this dog? Like, was it just on the street or?
So I was visiting my sister. She's in Nova Scotia, um, and not too far from where she lives, there's this kind of town called Eastern Passage. There's not that much there, but they have this little kind of like fisherman's corner or something. Like it's an actual like fisherman's port, but they have a tiny street with like a couple restaurants and some shops and cafes and stuff like that. It's super cute, and we usually go there because I like it. Um, and so we were going for dinner at, I think it was Boondock Seafood at Eastern Passage, and he was in the parking lot. I think his dad was like, I don't know, looking at a motorcycles engine or something, and he was just like hanging out waiting for it to be done 'cause he didn't seem interested, and he was so cute.
Do you know his name?
No.
What have you decided to call him? Because you always pick a random name like Rocco or Bridget.
So far I've named him the dog from the Eastern Passage. Would it stick? I don't know.
You got to pick dogs from more populous places, so that like if people are searching for New York dog or Houston dog or Beijing dog, they could find us.
Yeah, but then that implies us going to those places. Like I can't have Beijing dog if we don't go to Beijing.
Yeah. Well, we've traveled quite a bit.
Yeah, we did, but like I have some dogs that I'm like drawing and that I'll have to like that I have kind of a backlog of stuff to draw for sure. But also it's not been that long that I have to think about like, you know, taking some like inspo pictures for like drawings. Like the ugly cat's not that old.
No, but you've been taking pictures of dogs and cats.
Yes, but not in the like idea of like drawing them.
All I'm saying is you got to go to like, places that like tourist attractions.
Yeah.
Paris dog. We went to Paris last month.
I drew a pigeon from Paris.
Yeah, but he's not finished and he's not up on the store yet.
No, he's not, but he will be.
Too many of these obscure fishing village.
It's not my fault if like cute dogs hang out there.
And like this is just my bias probably, but like I associate Chihuahuas with like people like little like handbag dog of a lady.
Hilton.
Yeah, but like, or even like an older lady. But like in a suburban or urban area, I don't associate it with like the fisherman's wharf.
Yeah.
In a town of an unincorporated community of 11,000 people.
Huh.
Well, their claim to fame is Fisherman's Cove.
Yeah.
It has things such as shops and restaurants. That is what the Wikipedia says.
It's actually super charming.
But their other claim to fame is that in 2003, one episode of Trailer Park Boys took place there. So you hit the big time when.
Yeah. Are we live on Twitch?
To my knowledge.
I see offline.
I see live.
Okay, good. Let me.
There's no one there, but.
Yeah, it says live one viewer, but I can't see it for some reason.
Well, you don't have to see it. You just have to.
Yeah, but I like to kind of monitor and make sure that it's there. That's fine if you tell me that we're live.
That's what I'm here for.
I know.
I serve no other purpose other than to have 3 windows open.
And like chat with me so I'm not too awkward.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why you're here.
The Instagram feed keeps flipping back and forth between the vertical and the horizontal mode.
I know Instagram is like weird. Like I don't know how to like fix it, and I'm not sure I can. Like already Instagram is like really flaky with Restream.
Yeah, what can you do? The answer is not
I
much.
mean, the only other thing would be to like stream directly from Instagram, but then I couldn't get my setup with OBS.
Yeah, I mean, this is all like annoying technical detail that nobody cares about.
I mean, I don't know, maybe our viewer Instagram care about it because like it sucks for them.
Yeah, I mean, it does suck for them, but I don't know. No one wants to know how the sausage is made.
And yet they're watching me make the sausage.
That is a good point I did not consider. I mean, seeing someone draw a cute ass dog is, I think, more entertaining than seeing someone fiddle with the settings in their streaming application.
Yeah, probably.
So, there's no need to go into the details of OBS and whether the restream stream key was inserted properly in the blah blah blah. I mean, I've bored myself just saying that. We should do one of these streams where you have a painting that you're just starting.
Yeah.
Because the last few, I mean, this is the first non-pheasant, which is a big, change. But like, I think it's kind of interesting to see like a blank canvas turn into this dog versus like the dog just get more detailed.
Yeah. At some point, I'll probably do that.
Like the Bob Ross thing, where like the blank canvas turns into a tree.
Yeah, but it's a lot of like noodling, and like don't do like long live streams. So like if I don't know, seems more boring to me, but maybe I'm wrong.
I'm looking at a picture of Eastern Passage, Nova Scotia.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 3 buildings, all of which look like various types of barn, but none of them are barns.
I'm assuming you're looking at Fisherman's Cove.
I'm looking at the town center. Let me Google Fisherman's Cove.
Because the town center is not exciting. Like it's a small town. There's not much.
I was, in fact, looking at Fisherman's Cove.
Yeah, Fisherman's Cove is cute.
It is barnesque.
They have someone put like it's right next to the sea.
Which is good for a fisherman.
Yeah. And across the river, there's
Fish.
no, there's Halifax. Like so, when you're there, you see an island and you see the city. Like it's, but it's like in the big bay of Halifax. And in the parking lot, someone made a little cemetery for kind of like like there's a big tree and people like leave like rocks or like ornaments in that tree, like at the base of the tree or in the tree for like in memories of their like animals who have like passed away. So you can go and like there's a ton of rocks like names written on it, and I painted one. I found a rock that was like heart shaped, and I painted the Isengrin's hand on it, and I've put it under the tree. So Isengrin is memories under in
Oh,
the
that's very
parking
nice.
lot. Yeah,
You'll be immortalized at Fisherman's Wharf.
yeah.
Not Wharf, Cove. For those who are unaware, which will be almost everybody, I guess, Isengrin was the name of Catherine's cat that unfortunately passed away from cancer a few years ago.
Yeah, into 2021.
And, oh, is it that long?
Yeah.
And he was notable for many reasons, but the reason that she picked a heart-shaped rock is that he was polydactyl, so he had extra toes and fingers. So his paw print looked like a heart.
That was very cute.
Several of the prints in the Ugly Cat store are actually
Yeah,
of
or
Isengrin.
Isengrin.
And our studio cat Woodhouse was his best friend. They used to like lick each other, sleep together.
Yeah, they were cuddling all day. He has. Yeah. one day when you come with me, we'll go see Isengrin's Rock.
In Nova Scotia, in Fisherman's Cove.
Yep. Though I'm not sure the paint has lasted that long. Like a couple of years, like in the sun and rain. I would expect that it's gone, but
Well, it might not be a couple of years. Might go there fairly soon because your sister lives there.
yeah. But no. I mean, it's been there for a couple of years. Like at least like 2 years, I think that I've put that rock there.
Oh, I thought it was just recently.
No. It's been a while. Oh, I was hearing voices in the background. I think I did not mute the me monitoring this stuff. Wait a minute.
Or perhaps it's a haunted stream.
No. I YouTube had sound, but like very low sound. So I was just hearing our like just in the background. I was like, is there like lyrics in the music? Which I'm pretty sure I did not. They like there's none, but
That's like me yesterday earlier today when I was on our website and I clicked one of the videos and I heard a faint voice and I went through like 25 different browser tabs on 3 monitors to try to find which one was making the noise, and I realized it was our own site because we forgot to strip the audio from one of the videos.
yeah.
And I mean, like, it's not like there was like secret audio or anything. It was just like an iPhone video of an art print that, with the sun moving over it, that was not supposed to have audio because it was just a product mock-up. So, for those of you who accidentally heard my voice, I am sorry.
And those people are still hearing over us your voice.
Yeah, but
currently.
now, like, I'm actually speaking on purpose, not being like,
Yeah.
wait,
And you have a
where's the
proper
camera?
like
What's going on?
mic and
Yeah. This dog, Eastern Township Chihuahua, well,
Mhm.
Eastern, what's it called?
the Eastern Passage dog.
Eastern Passage dog. Looks like the guy from Gremlins. His ears are very Gizmo-esque.
Yeah, you're not wrong. No, I can't speak.
The muzzle and the eyes are not Gizmo-esque, but the ears definitely are.
Yeah. I'm gonna work on his ears a little bit. There's some blue in there. Let's and some gray.
What's the stuff on the ground between his? Oh no, that's right. That's the string from his hoodie. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was like a frog hoodie. So I think there was like ears. If you look like, I think this like there's a frog eye here. So I think if you like put his hoodie on, there would be little like frog eyes on top.
Oh, like yeah. The
Like you
frog's
can
mouth is
see
the opening
like
of the
this
hoodie.
is the eye, like the white and the pupil. A little blue in there.
Where do you see blue?
There's a little bit of blue in the middle of his ear.
Oh, I guess so. I don't have the eye for color that you do.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a visitor. Woodhouse the cat has decided to enter the studio. Despite the fact that we kept the door closed-ish in order to keep the cool of the AC in the room, because the last few days have been way too hot.
Yeah.
We're not built for 30 degrees Celsius or whatever that is in Fahrenheit. We are cold weather people.
That is a true fact. What else? Wanna come say hi?
Cat is meowing. The cat is unhappy.
Viens, Woodhouse. Viens-t'en. Mon beau petit Woodhouse. We'll see if he joins us. Yes, with us. With us. And he's coming. Here, I'll turn on my camera so you guys can see him. Woodhouse, look here.
Not cooperative.
No, not really. Woodhouse.
And there he is stepping on the iPad.
Yeah.
He has no respect for the sanctity of we're trying to get some work done.
I mean, he spends his whole day like there, like on my desk, but often like sitting in front of me. But when I'm drawing like this, like where he usually sits is gonna be like on my iPad. Yes, let me turn off the camera.
That feels like an like. What else? You need to smarten up.
Woodhouse, you are delightful. Don't
He is
listen to
delightful,
him.
but he's also a pain in the butt.
Don't listen to him.
Now he's off camera, but staring at me.
Okay, so there's this little fold.
Sorry, what did you say?
So there's a little fold here in his ears. So I'm gonna do the little fold.
That's what makes him look like Gizmo.
Yeah.
The Mogwai.
Brown starts here.
Hello, we got a couple more people on Instagram.
Ooh. Hello. Hello to the new people.
So, I just received an email to the Ugly Cat Studio business email address
Mm-hmm.
from the Yu Yang Smile Packing Equipment and Material Company, which is based in somewhere in China, but they don't say. And a lady named Fiona says that they've got some precision engineered paper coffee filters to offer us.
We get a lot of those like kind of spam like email. Like we make like art prints, and it's not the first one. Like we receive them like quite a bit. Like we made like restoration equipment. It's like we don't how.
Yeah.
Get a lot of that.
Let's discuss how we can add value to your chain.
Yeah,
I assume supply chain is what they mean?
I'm assuming so.
I don't know. These people do have competitive MOQ with stable 10 million plus monthly capacity and reliable JIT. And they do have ODM support too. I wish I knew what any of these meant. They're FDA and LFGB certified. And they can customize the size, shape, or flow rate.
That is amazing. Maybe we should change our business model.
Well, they link me to a coffee filter and tea bag factory website. Where they sell an efficient triangular tea bagging machine.
A teabagging machine.
Tea bagging machine.
Nice.
Yeah. I think perhaps this is not where we want to pivot the Ugly Cat Studio brand into industrial teabagging.
Yeah, let's not do that.
We'll keep the teabagging amateur. No
Hey,
industrial.
Kevin has joined. Hi, Kevin. We used to work together back in the day.
At previous VFX job.
Yes, it was at Mikos, I believe.
So for those of you who missed it, we discussed the spam trying to sell us industrial teabagging machines.
We get a lot of spam, like, and we're a tiny, tiny business. Like, I can't imagine how bigger, like, how much
Well, I
spam
wonder
bigger.
about that. I wonder if the tiny businesses receive more because no
Yeah,
one, like in their right mind, thinks that they're going to convince, General Electric to buy their teabagging machine, or that no one's going to think that Microsoft really had a copyright violation sent from
yeah.
a Hotmail address.
The like copyright violation that we get, like, constantly, like multiple times a day, we get like fake emails about like,
And Facebook messages telling us that our fan page
yeah,
is like using copyrighted material. And I'm like, I know it is because Ketkin painted those damn paintings. Everything that we use is copyrighted, but like by us, you know. But the automated spam bots don't know that. I wonder if, like, I feel bad for some like 19-year-old kid who really likes Lady Gaga or Naruto or something, makes a fan page and is scared because he thinks that these legal threats are actually real and not just spam bots.
yeah.
I have to say that I don't think we can put the teabagging machine people in the like malicious spam category. I think they're just trying to sell their business. They're just trying to make some bills, as are we all.
Yeah.
Even the teabagging aficionados of Shenzhen in China need to pay the car bill and pay the rent.
Doing inside of ears is always annoying. There's so many like folds and like weird details.
And the texture too. Like it's like there's parts that are like shiny and parts that are matte.
That I don't mind too much. It's just the all of the weird little like nooks and crannies that I find annoying. It is what it is, and you have to do it, but it's annoying.
Nooks and crannies.
Yes. Isn't that what I said?
Yeah, no, it's what he said. I'm just thinking it's a funny phrase. Like what is a cranny?
I could not answer you.
You could say, well, I think it's like a nook.
Well, yeah, because they say nook just before.
But it's one of those things that you can't say by itself. You can't just say like, all the crannies.
Yeah. I need a little bit more pink on the ears.
It's almost like like the inside of a seashell,
Yeah.
like mother of pearl.
Just gonna.
I'm very offended that there's no father of pearl. Yeah, I probably should Google that. Maybe there is. Okay, I googled father of pearl, and it's a guy from an anime or some Japanese dude who is famous for cultured pearls.
Never heard of that.
Neither have I. Oh, my Amazon package that I thought was supposed to arrive this morning just arrived too while we're on stream. Such is such is my life. Everything's delivered when I'm busy. So I think we've been discussing it, but I think in August we're gonna finally release some new open edition prints. It's been a few months.
Yes.
We got we're finalizing the details, but there's a couple cats, I think.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the gym cat, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, the one that from your Instagram story the other day.
Yeah. Um, and then maybe if I've tend to finish them, the like trilogy of barn cats that no one has seen yet. And I think we have the single like Clementine
That's
that we
true.
can look at
And
and
we got
everything. And Lucille, of course.
which is another cat. But we also there's some work in progress pheasants and pigeons.
Yeah. Hopefully, I can finish a pheasant or a pigeon.
Yeah, we got that Danish count or Margrave or whatever he was
Yeah.
that we have
Who's
to.
patiently waiting for a pheasant.
I mean, the pheasant kind of makes sense. The as much as so much of your stuff is dogs and cats, but the thing that people seem to buy the most are the crow, fox,
Yeah,
hare, like the non-domestic animals.
that's true.
Yeah, dealing with spam when you run a small business is like a 24/7 full-time job. Just today, I'm like curating the Instagram feed and Facebook. Every time we post, there's like weirdo things telling us to empower our dog.
We received a lot also of offers to like make Woodhouse like an ambassador of some like brand of like pet clothing, and I'm like, clearly you have not looked at what we do because Woodhouse is not gonna let me put anything on him.
Well, not only that, but it's the same AI generated,
Oh yeah, of course.
perfectly, you
Yeah.
know, or pause with a Z. So for those of you who joined us on Instagram, we got our vertical feed, but it's a little more easy to see on Twitch and YouTube. Uh, the Instagram feed's kind of crapping out periodically, so sorry about that. Today we got an Instagram heavy crowd and nobody on Twitch or YouTube,
Yeah.
even though those are the technically superior platforms for watching the Ugly Cat streams. And for those of you who joined recently, Catherine is painting what she has named Eastern. Oh, I forget the name again.
The Eastern Passage dog.
Eastern Passage Dog.
Yeah.
Which is based on a Chihuahua she saw while on vacation in Nova Scotia in a little town called Eastern Passage, which is a suburb of Halifax, where they have a fisherman's cove with gift shops and restaurants. And this dog.
Yeah.
We gotta pick a better name if we put
It's
them
a
in the store.
great name. What are you talking about?
No, but his name might be like, Jimmy or Jose or, Ranbeer, for all we know.
Yeah, but like Like paintings don't have to be named like that. I was
Uh,
basing the dog from the Eastern Passage with like the girl with the pearl earring.
yeah, well, it should be the dog with an orange hoodie then.
Yeah, I guess so.
I thought the girl with the pearl earring wasn't the name of that painting.
I think it is.
Yeah, it appears to be. According to Wikipedia, that painting is a 17th century description of a head that is not meant to be a portrait. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it's a little bit strange. I also don't know what that means. Yeah, there's so many details in this fur. Good thing is, it doesn't need to match.
No, it's just inspired by the
Yeah.
photo, not like you're not like a forensic whatever it's called that has to paint the picture so that people can find the criminal. Forensic artist, I guess, is the term.
Yeah. They would love to like recreate like skulls and things like that. And see what people like look like.
Ooh, it's windy outside.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be cooler starting tonight.
There's a thunderstorm and heat and squall warning.
There was a tornado warning earlier.
Yeah, but no tornadoes.
No.
It's going to be quite a bit warmer tomorrow, thank God.
Cooler, you mean?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I mean cooler. It's been overheating so long that I got mixed up between hot and cold. 25 degrees Celsius. That's not bad.
That's really not.
We've had, what, like 34, feels like 42, which is far too hot for people like us.
Oh, we have spam on Twitch in the comments.
Oh, it's the same Stream Boo people who,
Who was there last time?
yeah. I don't know how we got spam when there was nobody even.
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, I have to report him, and I have to decide: is he a spam or a scam? And I'm like, I'm not going to check if he's a scam because I'm not going to click his link. Oh, they've banned that user already.
Oh wow. You're quick.
Yeah, I assume that was an automated response, unless we secretly got Twitch admins watching our stream.
That'd be surprising.
You never know. Could be like strangely popular with the Twitch admins.
It's true. Who knows?
Big fans of Chihuahuas. It looks so worried. The Chihuahua.
I know. Look at his eyes.
You just want to give him a hug and tell him that like he can calm down.
Yeah. I don't like that. Oh. I think I'm putting too many details in his head. It's too much.
You can never have too much detail.
Yeah, I feel like I tend to do that a lot. Like I like to do some like I feel like you lose kind of I don't know, like the
Yeah, we had this
like,
conversation last week.
yeah,
You lose the
that's true.
spontaneity and
Yeah, and kind of like the emotions in the picture when you like overwork and add so many details that it becomes kind of like dead. Like it's like, yeah, there's a ton of details, but you look at it and there's nothing.
I was thinking about it because we were talking about this last week.
Yeah.
That it's like those like Asian calligraphy, where there's like just like broad, like it doesn't even look like the character they're trying to draw, but like there's like a flowing brushstroke kind of thing that gives a sense of motion and a sense of
Yeah. And you like, I feel I tend to lose that when I put too many details and like I just overwork everything. I think that's why my favorite painting that I've done is the Cane di Milano, because it's just like if you zoom in, there's not that many details on it. It's kind of
it's almost more impressionistic.
Yeah, but then you can see the emotions in the face are so like what's the name of the dog?
That's the one we don't know the breed of.
Yeah, but we know the name.
Oh.
Is it? It's Eva. It's not Eva, but it's something like that.
Oh, this is embarrassing, because this is a dog from a restaurant in Italy that we went to.
Yeah.
And Catherine painted the dog, and then we sent a copy of the painting, of the print, to the restaurant itself.
Somewhere.
Leah.
That's
the name of the dog. And we befriended them on Instagram.
This one here.
I can't believe I forgot about Leah.
Yeah. So that was the dog that we saw in a restaurant in Milan. And she was so cute, and she like sat there like the whole meal. And I just feel like it's like, I just like the emotions in her eyes and her face like work really well, but then like there's not that much details. Like it's just kind of rough, like brush strokes. And to me, it works a lot better than like overworking and having too many details. And this is where I'm going with the dog from the Eastern Passage. But this is like by far my favorite. Like, I don't know, just something in their face that it's just like full of emotion and you can like feel it.
And I guess, like, I mean, that's the point of the artwork, right? Is to like elicit emotion
Yeah.
and not be photorealistic. Because if you want photorealistic, you can use a photorealograph.
And then if I zoom in on his forehead, like I think that's probably a little bit too much. Though it's not that bad because it's not too like. Maybe it's fine.
I mean, there's different styles.
Maybe it's fine. I know, but also like that's what I do. Like I will
overthink
also
it.
overthink about what I do, and that's just what it is. It wouldn't be me if I wasn't doing that.
Well, we got a couple new people on the Instagram.
Ooh, hello. And yet our Instagram feed is like all like wonky now. Just switch to proper feed Instagram.
It did.
Thank you. Yeah, if you want to avoid that, you can also find us on YouTube and Twitch at the Ugly Cat Studio. If ever that bothers you, that the feed just keeps like, I don't
Crapping
know,
out.
going between the two feeds. And I do not know how to fix it, so
And neither does Mr. Zuckerberg. Well, it's too bad we don't know whose dog this is, because he looks like he needs a hug.
I mean, he's a frog sweater. I'm sure he has hugs in his life.
Yeah, that's true. Was it? I wonder if it was a cold day that he needed a little sweater.
It was because we ate inside.
And
And
normally
when's
you
the
would
last
get
time
outside.
that I went? It was like a week after we came back. It was June 8th?
You said it was a couple years ago.
No. This dog was like the last time I went. It's the rock with Isengrin's hand on it. That was a couple
Oh,
years
so you've
ago.
been to Fisherman?
Oh, we go every time I go to Nova Scotia.
Oh, okay.
They have like there's a lady who speaks French. She makes like donuts, and she has a little like trailer, and she makes mini donuts, and she makes them like on order. So every time we go, we end up going to get at least once like donuts. So we go there often for donuts and seafood purposes.
Do you know which? Is it Dockside Donuts?
I think so.
I'm on the website for Fisherman's Cove.
The lady is super nice. The donuts are great. Like they're not the best donuts that I've ever eaten in my life, but they're always like fresh and warm because she cooks them like as you order them. So they're always like super delicious.
Well, they're rated 5 on Google reviews.
Yeah, I mean, she like the lady's delightful, and the donuts are delightful. So
I think we should follow them on Instagram.
then do it.
I've done it.
Nice.
Ha ha ha. No one can stop me. Well, now I want a donut, or at least a pastry of some
A
sort.
warm, like fresh donut.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. I just want a pastry of some sort. I don't like warm donuts.
It's so good.
Unfortunately, it's like thunderstormy and torrential winds around here. So I'm not about to go out and.
Nah.
What was that
It's
noise?
currently not raining, and there's not that much wind. I'm looking at the window.
It's torrential.
It is not. The street's dry.
Torrents of wind.
Oh, he's so cute. I love dogs.
Well, you love dogs, you love cats, you love birds, you love geckos. Other than insects, I don't think there's a single animal you don't like.
It's true.
Or insects and like creepy crawlies. You're not the world's biggest centipede enthusiast.
No. We're currently working in my day job in VFX. We have a lot of shots with a spider in it. And I do not like it. I like the other day we were in a meeting and we're looking at references for the shot, but like without warning, someone switched to a reference and it was like someone that had like huge ass like spiders on it, like on their hands, and like my reaction was just priceless. I couldn't watch. I had to like hide my camera, and now everyone makes fun of me because of like
Because
I
you're,
don't want to look at spiders in
you're
days.
visceral, like recoiling at.
Yeah,
Well, spiders are not well beloved.
in our household.
Well, in general, like people
That's
don't
true.
get a painting of a spider on their wall unless it's like Spider-Man or something.
Poor spiders though, like they're like it's not their fault.
I don't think they really care too deeply that they're not popular among humans.
I mean, they get killed.
Lots of things. I mean, pheasants and dogs get killed too.
That's true.
You know, people are eating, killing and eating chickens and cows on industrial scale, but like, I think a chicken or a
I
cow is
think
more
you-
popular than a spider.
Yeah. Still, poor spiders.
They're doing okay. Given the number of them that keep showing up in our house, I think they're doing fine.
Yeah.
Like, sorry to the spider community if you find this offensive, but I'm not a big fan of spiders. We're gonna be canceled for our anti-spider rhetoric, but I don't care. Go away, spiders. Looks like we're gonna hit our 1 hour limit on Instagram Live soon. In like 2
Yeah, we have
minutes.
about like 5 minutes left.
No, we got two and a half minutes left, and need to figure out a way around that limit.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, we start the stream a little early to test.
That's true.
So for those of you who are joining recently, we are going to have some stuff in the store in August. We don't have the exact dates planned yet, but a couple of cats, a few other paintings will be available. It's been a while since we've had
Yeah.
some new artwork. And today we launched Catherine's painting of Willie, who is a bull terrier who was the dog of General Patton from World War II and the film Patton. And that's a limited edition print, which is a little different from what we've done before. There's 25 of them, and they're signed with a fancy holographic certificate of authenticity.
The
It's
real thing.
the real thing. So if you'd like to see that, you can go to theuglycat.com/Willie, WILLIE, and check it out. We're going to be doing a mix, I think, going forward of limited prints and mass-produced prints.
Yeah.
But this is our first dip of our toes in the limited print community. I guess it's not a community; it's a business plan more than a community.
Oh, thank you, Sean. Yeah, I love this dog so much. Yeah, you just joined. So, like, the story about this dog, I saw him in a town called Eastern Passage in Nova Scotia, and was just hanging out like in the parking lot, and he was so cute. And I love his eyes. Like, his eyes are so, like, the color is like stunning first, but like his expression is so. I love him.
But you've done him a disservice by changing his frog hoodie into an orange hoodie.
I don't like that green.
But frogs,
Yeah, but I think it detracts from the dog.
yeah, it's true.
I don't want to paint a frog hoodie. I want to paint the dog.
That's true. Shan just said the orange makes his eyes pop.
That's true. Yeah.
I think this will be a popular one. He's very expressive.
Yeah.
So we're going to hit the hour limit. We're already at 59 minutes and 50 seconds. So I think we got to say goodbye to everybody.
Did you just like cut the stream on Insta when we hit 1 hour?
We
I don't
can,
think
but
it did that
like,
last time.
huh?
I don't think it did that last time.
I'm not sure, but like I've been warned that we can not stream more than 1 hour. So I was gonna give my little outro speech that you've so unceremoniously
Interrupting?
killed. Yeah, because if you like let one thing pop out and then the other streams keep going, then you have to give your outro speech multiple
Yeah.
times, and nobody wants to hear that.
Well, we're gonna call it a day then. And yeah, I'm glad you popped in, Shan.
And please like, subscribe, smash the buttons, whatever the kids say.
Smash that like button.
Check out the store, theuglycat.com, and theuglycat.com/Willie, WILLIE, is the limited edition print that Catherine made that just dropped this afternoon or this evening.
And we will be online again.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah, next week.
7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I found out it is. We've been saying standard like an idiot.
But yeah, we'll be live again next week.
Right.
So have a good night, everyone, and a good week.